biggest mistake you can make is not following your instincts. And what I mean by that is, if you heard about a band, you really like it, whatever, but the gig they're playing is inconvenient, or you got to fly to get there, or you got something else going on, you got a hot date, whatever it is, cancel the fucking date, get the ticket, go to the show. Because the times that I have not gone, I've lived to regret it. And I think, you know, and then you can extend that out too, and this is good advice for him, is when you find something and you think it's the greatest shit of all times, you got to stay with that, because you're going to get a lot of people saying no, 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 no. You're going to put the record out. People think it stinks. It's not selling. It's not doing anything. If you believe in it, you can't stop. You can't take no for an answer. Because if I would have done that, I'd still be hanging up posters in record stores now, and there aren't even record stores or posters anymore. So that'd be a tricky gig for me, you know. Yeah. But yeah, I think that's really it. You know, you gotta. I mean, you know, there's a great story which we all know of, you know, Bruce Springsteen's manager, right? He found him, and he had a great job, and he quit his job and said, "This is the future rock and roll. I'm going to manage this guy." And you know, that worked out pretty good. Yeah. So, but there's a lot of stories either way that you know, when you don't follow your instincts, you have nobody to blame but yourself. And if you take no for an answer, you know, because it's some of the biggest records I've ever had have been the ones that took the longest time to break, and ones that people all shat on. Yeah. You know? So.
Well, I want to pay you a compliment, Shecky. One of the things that I've always admired about you, you know, more so than a lot of A&R guys, is you mentioned there's no shortage of people that want to offer their opinions on what it is you're doing. But when you're signing an act, it's really you and that act. And you've never been a wind checker. You've never been a poll taker. You followed your heart against the odds, and it's worked out unbelievably well for you. And for Mikey, if you're sitting there, good advice for you as well, you know. You know, there are too many poll takers in the music business. The winners just felt it. They got on that fucking horse and they were going over the goddamn hill, and they didn't care what was going to happen. And that's the way you got to do it in the music business. You want to learn the music business? Let me be your music business mentor. When you get done with my course, you won't be thinking like some rookie getting out of college. You'll think like a grizzly music business veteran.